Hello, this is Rakesh Rao from DESIGNSENSE Software Technologies, Bangalore, the sales support and development point for BricsCAD in India. In this BricsCAD video, I'm going to show you the new civil features in BricsCAD V21. Here you can see that we have a bunch of contours which are at an elevation, and we are now going to create a TIN, a triangulated irregular network, or a digital terrain model from this TIN data. Now the civil features in BricsCAD V21 are available when you change to the modeling workspace. So if you are in drafting, make sure you change to the modeling workspace. Once you are in the modeling workspace, you can see that the ribbons, the menus, etc. change, and you can see these items in the ribbon. If you also want the pull down menu, you can right click here and click on the menu bar. So over here you can see there is a civil pull down menu where you can access this command to create a new tin surface, and the same is available from the civil ribbon as well. So we click on tin surface, and this is to create the tin surface from scratch. Select entities to create tin surface, or import from file, place points, create from face, create civil 3D surface, and so on. So there are different options, but we will take the most simplest one. We are going to use this data to create our surface. Now you can see that I have also included the boundary, so that's not required. So I'm going to type R and remove the boundary from my selection. Now these are all linear contour elements, so obviously you are getting a warning here. Selection contains linear entities. Do you want to add linear entities to the tin surface as break line or as points? Now since these are contours, you must always enter them as break line, because when you enter them as break line, the tin gets correctly stepped at each of those contour points. Now the moment I pressed enter, you can see that within a fraction of a second it has created the tin. So this tin is created as a tin surface entity in BricsCAD. It is one single entity, so when you click on it, you can see that the entire tin is one entity. If you change the view, you can see that your terrain can be visualized through this tin. Now the tin surface entity is specific to BricsCAD, but many normal CAD applications prefer a closed polyline or a 3D face. So it's easy to convert this into a 3D face. So it is just a matter of exploding the tin surface. So I'm going to type explode, and I'm going to click on this tin surface. So once you explode it, the first level of explode converts the tin surface into a block reference. And you can see here the name is star U5, which means this is an anonymous block. Now this is again not good enough, because I want a 3D face. So I'm going to explode it again. So explode this block, and now you can see that it has become a polyface mesh, but it is still one single entity. So this also is not yet my target. I want 3D faces, so I'm going to explode it once again. So the third explode gives me what I want. Now these are 3D faces. So once you have 3D faces, you can easily edit it. For example, you can see that here in the tin lines outside the boundary of the area that I'm interested. So these things you can correct manually by zooming in and just doing a simple delete. So these kind of things you can do only with 3D faces. So that is why it is essential that you know how to convert a BricsCAD tin surface into a 3D face. The solution is simple. Just explode it 3 times. First, the tin surface becomes a block. The block then becomes a polyface mesh, and the polyface mesh, when exploded, becomes a 3D. Now once you have 3D face, you have full control of the data. You can use other GeoTools commands to perform a lot of other analysis, like draping a 3D polyline across a set of intersecting objects, or using civil tools, creating color coded slope, creating longitudinal sections, and so on. So I hope you find this video useful, and BricsCAD Pro V21 is an excellent tool for all those who are interested in creating digital terrain or digital elevation models. This is really fast, so the combination with GeoTools helps you to perform all your civil tasks real quick. Do let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching this video.